T. Boy Watch. T. Do I know you? I don't think I do. You're welcome. I'm not very good. Very new. But I am enjoying myself. Hey. Maybe a microphone might help a little. You never know. I might have something to say. I've always got something to say. Alright, we are going to Farseer base. See if I don't even know. I haven't been keeping track of the this is not full screen. It crashed during the last session. Turn this fan off now. Let's see. Display. Actually, that might be too warm. No. Let's see. There it is. I couldn't remember the numbers. I'm just blanking. Is there an apply? Also, windowed. Yeah, I'm gonna try windowed because every now and then I like to go to airplane. I like to go to the browser, and I hate when the sound from the game stops. Frame rate limit. Quality ultra. Is this 3D? Oh, it's like, so you can use like 3D glasses? I have some, but I don't. My card doesn't support the. Whatever. Let's get out of here. Am I sure? My microphone's sure. Back to game. We haven't even started. Alright, what's going on? Vegas, welcome back. Not much. So we're looking for Farseer base. And as I was on planetary approach, that's too plosive. The game just went away. Alright, so it's on the far side. Oh, and we're not. Can I go into. That might help a little bit. I don't want to take 2 days to get there.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Engage indeed. Vegas. Why Vegas? I'm talking about Sony Vegas, Fallout New Vegas, Las Vegas, Nevada. Or perhaps a more personal reason, like, it's actually my last name. But, you know, I wouldn't expect you to share that. Because we will hunt you down. We will find you. And there may be hugs. $5 million meters. So that's 1,000 kilometers, right? Alright, the base is in sight. I think we're coming up close to orbital cruise. Yeah, let's invert.
Orbital flight engaged.
And I think I crashed. I actually broke my ship last time I tried to come here. So I'm going to be somewhat more cautious on this approach. If, you know, for what it's worth, it bounced once before it actually completely, and it said eject, eject. I didn't know how to eject. Let's throttle down. Not to 0. Because we still have 150 kilometers to go. Oh man, I think it's probably the Mob Crush multi-stream platform is the reason, but How fast am I going? 2 kilometers a second. And 19 seconds. Okay, now we'll throttle back a little bit here. 15 seconds. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Let's zero out, because I'd rather take a little bit longer to get there than crash again. I think I have enough money for the insurance buyback.
Lycom Tango Romeo Alpha Flight Control online. Welcome, Commander. Request docking permission if you wish to land.
Already? Figured I would have to be closer.
Access denied.
I'm not close enough. They offered perpetual. Yeah, I'm using MobCrush instead of Restream.io because it lets me go to Facebook as well. But oh, we're here.
Clearance granted. Proceed to landing pad 07.
And I tried to do this once, and I thought I was in autopilot, but it was responding to my controls. Whoa, that's trippy.
Landing gear deployed.
I'm really good at going backwards in my car. What was that? I was a little bit frightened. I thought everything was going to blow up again. Alright, fat boy down.
Operation complete. Commence system shutdown. Welcome, Commander.
Am I caught up on chap? Chap? I'm not familiar with the Twitch curse. What I probably ought to do one day, not today, is just, or actually over a series of days, do individual streams directly to the individual platforms. Of course, then I'd have to watch them all again for quality shit. Most of the time, I just hit the button and go. Snakebot, reliable as ever. So I completely deleted my old save and started up. Why? Oh yeah, that's a legitimate question. Why? I have a very weak chin. So this is my vanity indulgence. Okay, I don't think I can sell anything. I don't think I've been... I guess alright, that's kind of far. Not a lot of money, but it's like 10% over what I had. Let's see, and I don't think I want contacts. What does the lawyer do again? Yeah, bounty voucher. Alright. But it's also if you have bounty vouchers, I believe. Get this out of the way. And engineer shop. Now I've already upgraded the FSD past the first nut, whatever you want to call that. And I had the deep charge, but I did not notice this little warning at the bottom here that says purchasing this effect will override the one that is currently applied to the module. So That's really what I wanted. I wanted the deep charge. Toughened FSD power conduits and reinforced charging field. Increase the amount of fuel injected when charging, allowing larger jumps at the cost of increased power draw. That's definitely what I wanted. Alright, and then I don't know if I have enough stuff for this. I guess I do have enough stuff for that. Atypical disrupted wake echo and chemical processing. So I've got one more of those. So I need to keep an eye out for those. Insufficient resources. Alright, break's over. Back to work. I had no idea where to begin with my old saving. Oh.
Landing gear retracted.
Takeoff procedure complete.
Yeah,
Clear
depending
for
on
departure.
how much engineering you had done. And because does engineering apply to that ship only? Or does it apply to all modules and all ships that... Oh, that's the kind of thing I would want to know. Alright, let's giddy up. Yeah. Let's do a mass lock. There it goes.
Drive charging.
Mass lock is gone.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Jeeves picked up my landing gear for me, so that's cool. Okay, well, I guess in some ways that's cool because, like, if you had if you like to do combat and you like to do exploration or you like to do mining, you might want different engineering buffs for each of those. So, yeah, this is probably better than how I half allowed myself to imagine. Man, blasting off is so boring. Sally Ride were here, she'd probably slap my face. Or Janet Kavandi. I'm not really into that sort of thing, but I mean, if it's Janet Kavandi, she can slap my face. So I think we're approaching orbital cruise. Or are we just... Alright. I believe we are free of the planet. Yeah, I usually do a couple modules at a time, just store them in my home port and use it. That's, yeah. That would be wise. Let's see what this system has to offer as far as scans. Oh, I probably need to... Yep, energy pulse. What did I do? Oh, I'm on the wrong window. How did that happen? This looks like it's going to be a carrier. Well, that's something I considered. Is like there's a bunch of carriers in this system, and I don't know why. It seems like the engineer is the biggest draw for this system. There's some belts. I don't know if belts can be mined. I don't even remember if there's a ring planet in this system. Convoy dispersal pattern. I'm not sure what these are good for. If you can like go and scan wakes or... Oops. Or if they're like for bounty hunting. So that's a carrier. This will be a carrier. Carriers must be shunned in the time of the pandemic. Little equivocation there. He's on the far side. As sung by John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band. There's something. Search and rescue. In order to do search and rescue, I found out the hard way that you need repair limpets. Or at least in the one case that I actually found something. It was like the guy is like, "Oh, thank goodness you're here," an NPC. "Will you help me?" And I'm like, "Yes, I'll help you." And then I tried to help him and realized I can't help him. And all my slots are used up, so going and buying repair limpet controller was not really an option. Oh, before we were rudely interrupted, I was scanning. Carrier. I saw something here. Another carrier. Might be the one that I couldn't scan before because it was occluded. There's something here. No? Maybe? Yeah. Salvage. Combat Aftermath. I'm curious. I haven't investigated one of these. So that's targeted. I need more chemical processors for my upgrade. And then there's a, ooh, we got a ways to go. Oh, we're too close to a gravity well, that's why we're going so slow. And then there's a faction in this system and the neighboring system, Sulka or something like that. So I've been doing some missions for them. Get a little scratch. Heads up, if I go quiet, it's not because I got bored. Oh! That's cool, man. Oh my god. I don't remember. Oops. I don't remember what the conversation was that we were having last night, but someone had YouTube up on Xbox, and there was an ASMR video in the suggestions. And for some reason, it just clicked in my mind, and my wife likes ASMR for sleeping. And it's like, so this thought occurred to me just as she was walking in the front door. And I asked her, "Is there ASMR porn?" I still haven't checked. I'm sure it's out there. That would be weird. I guess just about everything would be weird. I wasn't really watching my timer. I got so distracted by ASMR porn. And on a similarly dirty topic, I keep, whenever I do these scans, there's low-grade emissions, high-grade emissions, encoded emissions, and that's just rife for dirty humor. But I couldn't really think of anything that was clean enough for this channel. So, slow down for the wrong thing. We're still 400 light seconds away. And I was just listening to a good book. I started it while I was at work. Arthur C. Clarke's Rendezvous with Rama. And so I listened to probably a couple of hours of that, and then I decided to listen to it as I was falling asleep this morning. Last night, I've lost track. So I slept through most of the book. It was interesting. So I'm sure I'll go back and try to figure out where I dozed off. These different circles make it hard to, like, am I going here? Am I going there? Where do I? Oh, and that little square orange that's where I'm actually pointing. 14 seconds. Let's give it a little more goose. This planet's going to slow us down a lot. Let's go full throttle until our timer ticks down to about 7. And back off to about 75%. Most of the videos I've watched that talk about approaches suggest setting a hotkey or home hotkey to set your throttle at 75%. So that when you're on these approaches, when it gets to about 7 seconds, you hit that, and then that's helpful. Oh, did it? You should be able to uncensor it. I didn't even check to make sure that YouTube was working. So 9 seconds. Oh, well, something. What's happening here? Oh, J. Abrams. Walker. Alright, I don't see anything. There's no targets or targetables. Maybe I need to get closer. I feel like I'm going to get ambushed. Yeah, there should be some... What would you call them? Bogies? That's cool. Either a star and planets or a planet and moons. It looks like there's nothing here. Let's see. Either that or the restream thing didn't pick it up. That's what it looks like, because I'm seeing some stuff on YouTube that I'm not seeing on the restream, the Mob Crush. Usually do a couple modules, so I just want a heads up. I think YouTube censored my last comment. Yeah, that's the old rule. There's okay, yeah. I didn't see that one. Yeah, but that's the old rule. Hey, seriously! If you could think of it, there's a porn version of it. So, I don't know if I'm missing something here, or if there just isn't anything here to see. Except, you know, the window dressing. Probably not as quiet as it should be. Maybe it's my ship making that noise. Alright.
Frameshift drive charging.
Whoa!
4.
Got pretty close to that.
2. 1. Engage.
And throttle down. Let's see if there's anything else worth scanning here. If not, then I'll... Oh, there's something. I'll head to the next system. Salvage, distress call, 24 minutes. Okay, so that's probably going to be a life pod canister, whatever you call it. We're almost on track. There we go. Oh, I'm going to go a little bit this way in hopes that the gravity well of the planet will slow us down less. Shave off about 4 seconds on this trip. prawn. Ooh, just had some butterfly shrimp yesterday. So much butter. Ooh. Fried lightly on a high flame until it's golden black. Black with a hint of gold. Okay, I didn't ruin it. The second little batch. Oh, wrong place. Second little batch I did got a little overcooked, but not nearly enough to ruin it. Just less awesome. This requires more concentration than I thought it would. Seems like throttle mastery is the real challenge of the game. But then again, all the combat that I've done is done against NPCs and cops were present. Space cops! Should they defund the space cops? That would definitely make things worse for me. That is my player privilege. I guess cut. Yeah, I cut a little too much throttle there. So I don't know how odd that is, or how unusual it is that I got to that signal point and there was nothing to interact with. Engineering made that harder? I know some of the missions that I take, there's a warning that ships will be sent against me. I'm just like, oh. Hopefully it's while I'm in frame drive and I can do the escape vector thing. Gold! Is gold valuable? Yeah, I thought I might fly past that.
Cargo scoop deployed.
I guess I could have tried to fast scoop it. Alright, gold member, this one's for you. Wasn't he Dutch?
Under attack.
Whoa!
Taking damage. Shields offline. Hull integrity critical.
I think I'm dead.
Eject. 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 Eject.
I did not see that coming. By Fermat? Am I? Am I in open? I like the Alliance Chieftain for PvE bounty, helping stuff. Oh, okay, so that's a ship. What do we got here? A purchase. This says solo play. That was odd. And I think I have so little money now. Let's see, this will be the easiest way to check. Yeah, I don't have enough for a rebuy. Oh, you're probably right. Although, isn't there like a log? Yeah, okay, yeah, Pure Fox was a commander. So that would have been the last time I was in open play. Man, what was that noise then? Huh. Now I don't want to take off. I don't want to do anything. I feel like I should go back to mining, get a little bankroll. They don't have livery here, do they? No. So, around 8. There it is. Suit. I don't even remember seeing their marker. I remember seeing some flashes. I mean, I saw the trash that was there, like the canister I was picking up.
Gear retracted.
Takeoff procedure complete.
And all the
Clear for
icons
departure.
were white. And then I was focused on picking that up. See if we can go scan this. And then I saw the flash of lasers. And then the ship said taking damage, and I believed it. Followed by shields offline.
Flight
And then
control
everything just
now
went dark.
offline. Goodbye, Commander.
Frameshift drive charging.
Should be right about here. We are throttle up. Doesn't feel like it.
Ready to engage.
Oh crap. Let's try that again. Are we hot? We're not hot.
Frameshift drive charging.
No, it's got a destination. And it's not the destination I set before either. Let's take a look at I'm going to bring it up.
Frameshift drive charging.
Call 285. That is not the destination I set. And even here, oh okay, it's not there now, it's here. I've had this happen several times in the last 24 hours where it changed my destination. Oh, I didn't want to do that. That's what I wanted to do. And it'd be nice if you could
Frameshift
set your
drive
destination, or
charging. 4.
if there was a way you could choose between whether you wanted to
Engage.
do an interstellar jump or a interplanetary super cruise. If there's a way, I don't know what it is. Yeah. Of course, I could put mining gear on this, but I don't think that's what I want to do. We are not mass locked.
Frameshift drive charging.
starting to think I should have bought a better shield. I don't know how much it would have helped.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I can't open up my... There it is. Modules... It won't let me look right now. Probably. I think I did look at that. That didn't take long. And yeah, I think I just want to go to the I can't remember the name of it. Ballard Survey. I'm just gonna go home and get a couple cheap missions. Although I was looking at the missions, and I think the smart way to go is do the ones that give you extra influence and reputation. Choose those rewards, especially if it's going to be a mission that, or if you're going to be doing missions that make you less liked by other factions. That way you should be able to play both sides and still gain overall status with both. You gain status with this one fast enough that when you go and gain status with this one, that it doesn't bring the other one down. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I'm speculating. What'd that noob say? I think I have Control J for Super Cruise, but I did try it once and I don't think it worked. I think it still wanted to go to my other destination. I ate some of those noodles I was talking about right before we went live. Got a little bit of cleanup happening back there or something. Low main spill on aisle trachea. I guess that'd be more like esophagus. And it wasn't really so much that I was looking for a home base, and these guys, they don't have enough to sell. They've got fairly limited ship selection, very limited module selection. They don't have above 3 on most things. But it was close to the Farseer base. Was that Farseer? Farsight? Oh, okay, I thought I was doing Martuuk, but now it's making a little more sense. That probably was Felicity Farseer. Whoa, too fast, too fast. Slow down! You're gonna get yourself killed! Lead off some of that speed laterally. Still ended up doing a loop. Wow, we're still going too fast with the engines cut. Which way is up? Whichever way you say. Looks like we're gonna come in too hot. That's why they call me Throttle Master. He's got more loops than an Afghan. Throttle up. boost. Miss in case something goes wrong.
Alpha, you must submit a docking request before landing at this port.
And cut throttle.
Mission authorized. Cleared for landing on pad 4-5.
545?
Docking
Oh,
initiated.
pad 45. How about pad Thai? Oh no, shit. Sometimes the camera controls still control the ship. Not the first time I've had a problem with that. One time was while I was landing at Farseer Base. I bounced a little. But it only took about 45, or I got down to 45% hull health, whatever. That number over there that says 100%.
Docking successful. Ground crew dispatched. Greetings, Commander.
Let's see. That's a waste of time. See, even though it said 100%, and I probably don't have any commodities to sell. Alright, let's check out the missions. Planetary scan job. Now, for those, you need to use the SRV, so I would want to remap some of the controls. Not in a hurry to do that. Donate, I don't even think, oh, I have enough, but no. Expansion data currying. That sounds like a nice, easy one. Expansion data currying. Let's do this Cephy one, I think. Let's see if there's anything better. Surface retrieval of ceramic. It's in the Khun system, but